So today's session was it was a good lesson. I was looking at some intention setting research and a good lesson in perception. I started to look into, what it means to be truly grounded, and completely forgot about what most people might associate with that word in terms of being grounded as like a young child and the negative connotations that go with that. And as you start to think about it, like maybe it's not all negative, because some of the definitions might carry over. Like if you're young and you get in trouble, you get grounded. The whole purpose is to maybe change your frame of mind, think about what you've done, how that affects other people. And I think some of that carries over into what I now more commonly associate with the word, and that's obviously being present in the here and now, physical and emotional balance and strength can refer to that, paying attention to yourself as well as the world around you, being present in your body and connected with the earth. It's also allowing yourself to be centered and balanced no matter what is going on around you. And that one really spoke to me today. It's challenging when, things aren't going your way, or, bad stuff's happening, weird stuff's to come, you're unsure, but trying to stay grounded in your practice, staying grounded within your body, on your mat, but then carrying that with you throughout your day. So just something to think about for today's class. We're going to get started in a supine position. Send your legs out long. Allow your body to feel that contact with the ground underneath. Start to center yourself on your breath, focusing with that expansion and contraction. With your next breath in, slowly bring that right knee into your chest. As you give it a squeeze, start to circle the hip out. Make sure to balance it out by changing directions of those circles. From here, using your left fingertips, gently pull that right knee up and over the left leg. Reach those right fingertips out long. Supine spinal twist. Stack the hips on top of each other. Let those shoulder blades fall down towards the mat. And revisiting those principles of a yin class, trying to find that edge, that comfortable place of stillness. Not pushing into pain, but just finding that comfortable edge of the stretch. Option here to deepen the twist by taking a bend in that left knee. Bring your left heel towards your glute, reaching with your right fingers for your left foot. Pulling that little cattail close to your glute. Revisit that connection with your right shoulder blade. Try and pin it down towards the mat, deepening the twist. Maybe a gentle tuck in your chin to elongate your cervical spine. Reconnecting with your breath. If you reach for that left foot, slowly release the grip on the left foot. Send the left leg long. As you bring that right knee back to center, giving the knee a squeeze. From here, bring that right knee out to your side body, squeezing the knee in towards your right ribs. Open up the adductor. One more breath here. And on your exhale, release that right knee and send it long to meet the left. Nice deep breath in, bring the left knee in this time. Give it a squeeze towards your chest as you start to circle out the hip. Your next breath, change direction with your circles. Keeping balance, staying centered. Your next inhale, place those right fingertips on the outside of the left knee. As you pull that left knee up and over the right leg, left fingertips go long. Look your gaze over that left shoulder towards the fingers. And perfectly acceptable to stay here with this twist or reach for that cattail. Take a bend in the right knee, reaching your left fingertips for that right foot. Revisit the shoulder. That left shoulder should be pressed down towards the mat as close as you can get. Hips stay stacked on top of each other. Gentle tuck in the chin to elongate the neck. Allowing your breath to pull you inward. Slowly release the grip on that right foot if you're able to reach for it. As you inhale, bring the left knee back to center. Squeeze it into the chest. On your exhale, bring that left knee out wide towards your side body and ribs. One more breath here. And on your exhale, send that left leg low. Your next breath in, bring both knees into your chest, keeping a nice flat back. Try to pin that sacrum down towards the ground. Gently rock side to side. Take a cross in your ankles as you gently rock forward and backwards along the spine, making your way up to a seated position. Maybe scoot your butt back just a little bit to the middle of your mat as you extend both legs long out in front. Nice tall spine here as you sit on those sit bones of your pelvis. With your next breath in, take a bend in that right knee. Bring your right heel up and over towards your left glute, as close to that left glute as you can get. As you exhale, press that right knee towards the left, folding forward over that right knee for a half shoelace. So important here, with each inhale, extend the spine long. As you exhale, deepen that fold. Hugging that right knee in towards your chest. Point those left toes back towards your nose. With each inhale, elongate the spine and try to fold a little bit deeper, finding that edge. Try and press your chest along that right thigh and right knee as you hug that right knee in towards your chest. Fold just a little deeper, opening up your hamstring on the left foot. Slowly release out. Come to a nice tall spine. With your inhale, place your hands, palms flat on the ground behind your sacrum. As you exhale, take a bend in that left knee, placing that right ankle atop the left knee for a seated figure four. And keep those right toes engaged, pointing up towards your knee, pressing that right knee away from your chest. As you walk your hands a little bit closer, maybe gently rock side to side, finding that comfortable position, that comfortable edge. As you press through the palms, really pin those shoulders down and away from your ears as you press your chest forward. Imagine a string attached to the top of your head, pulling the crown of your head up towards the sky. Maybe gently flutter your eyes closed to help you center and to help you focus. Your next inhale, begin to straighten out that left leg. As you exhale, send the right leg long to meet the left. Take a nice deep breath in as you bend that left knee, stepping the left heel up and over your right leg, pulling the heel in as close to your right glute as you can get. As you exhale, fold forward over the left knee, hugging that knee in towards your chest, elongate the spine as you fold forward. Keeping those right toes engaged, pointing back towards your knee is going to deepen that opening in the backside of the leg. With each inhale, see if you can stretch your spine just a little bit longer. As you exhale, deepen that fold. Challenging yourself to find that edge, really opening up your connective tissue, your fascia, ligaments, tendons, creating this nice, warm, yummy opening. Couple more breaths here. Slowly make your way up to a nice tall spine. With your inhale, plant the palms behind your sacrum. As you exhale, bending in that right knee, shifting your hips forward to deepen this figure four. And keep those left toes engaged, pointing up towards the left knee. And take a gentle rock to find that comfortable position. Walking your palms a little bit closer, deepening that hip opener. Really press that left knee away from your shoulders as you shine your heart forward, reaching the crown of your head up towards the sky. One more breath here. Your next inhale, slowly extend that right leg long. As you exhale, left leg goes long. From here, sweep your feet around, coming up to a tabletop position. With your next breath in, step that right foot forward, staying down on your left knee, walking your right foot out to the right edge of the mat. Pressing down through all 10 fingers, shine your heart forward, opening up that left hip flexor as well as your chest. As you exhale, coming down to your forearms, utilizing the support of your foam roller or block if you need it. Keep your chin lifted, your head lifted to create a nice straight spine. Try and tuck that right knee in towards your right shoulder. Squaring your hips towards the front of the mat as you drive that left hip forward and right hip goes back. Probably feel this in your right adductor and maybe that hamstring a little bit on the right side as well. With your next inhale, come back up to the palms of your hands. As you exhale, press the palm of the right hand into the inner edge of your right knee, opening up for a twisted lizard lunge. Pressing the mat away with that left hand. Deepen that twist with each exhale. Coming to that pinky toe edge of your right foot as you press that right palm into the right. Next inhale, spiral that right hand around, resting it down on the mat. As you exhale, step the right knee back, returning to your tabletop. From here, inhale, step the left foot forward, out to that left edge of the mat. As you press down through all 10 fingers, shine your heart forward, opening up that right hip flexor, a little bit in the left adductor, and maybe the left hamstring. As you inhale, press through all 10 fingers, shining your heart forward, nice straight spine. As you exhale, slowly lower down, with or without that support. Tuck that left knee in towards your left shoulder. Square the hips towards the front of the mat. Open up that right hip flexor, your left adductor and left hamstring. Keep your head lifted. With your next breath in, come back up to the palms of your hands. As you exhale, planting through the right hand, pressing the left hand to the inner edge of that left knee, twisting your lizard. Spiraling open onto that left pinky toe edge of your foot, opening your chest towards your left knee. Deepens that engagement in the opener in your right hip flexor and quad. One more breath here. As you spiral the left hand back around, planting it down on the mat to meet the right. Inhale, untuck those right toes, raise the right knee. As you exhale, step that right foot forward, sinking your sacrum down, tucking your tail below for your yogi squat. Hands come to heart center, elbows press the knees open. And revisiting your spinal alignment, try to stack your hips underneath you, shine the crown of your head up towards the sky. Finding that comfortable, maybe slightly uncomfortable edge. One more breath here in the squat. With your next inhale, plant the fingers out in front of you. As you exhale, send the hips high. Walk the toes in just slightly, keeping your feet out wide, but just on the inner edge of the mat. So still wide-legged forward fold. Take a gentle bend in the knees if you need, opening up your low back. Option to reach for your opposite elbows here. Sway side to side. Let gravity and the weight of your head pull you forward into the balls of your feet. Shake your head yes and no, releasing any tension in your neck, your jaw, your forehead. With your next breath in, take a gentle bend in that right knee, reaching with your hands towards the left ankle, tucking your shoulder to your right shoulder inside your right knee as you pull yourself over that left leg, deepening the forward fold over the left side. Really try and bring your chest to your thigh. Maybe even getting the nose as close to the kneecap as you can. With your next inhale, shift your weight back to center, straightening out that right knee a little bit. As you exhale, bend slightly in the left, tuck that left shoulder inside the left knee, reaching for your right ankle, folding over the right hip. Perfectly acceptable to have a bend in both knees, especially if there's any hamstring mobility issues. Just make sure that left knee is bent just a little bit deeper. With your next breath in, shift your weight back to center. As you exhale, step the feet back, returning to your tabletop position. Inhale, shift your hips forward, slowly lowering down to your stomach. Reaching your fingertips out in front of you, keeping the tips of your fingers just below that top edge of your mat. Elbows stay tucked in towards the midline of your body. Pressing down through the tops of your feet, elevating your knees and quads off the mat. Gently raise your forehead just to look your gaze beyond the top edge of your mat for Sphinx pose. So we're activating that posterior chain. Really squeeze those shoulder blades down your back. Hit them along your rib cage. Activate the glutes. Engage your quads to raise the kneecaps off the earth as you press through the tops of your feet. A little gentle back bend here. Opening up your heart. Slowly release all the way down. Let your hands come down to your sides, pointing your fingers towards your feet. When you're ready, make your way onto your back, supine position. Take a bend in both knees. Bring your heels as close to your glutes as you can get. Reaching for your foam roller or your block. With your inhale, I want you to press down through both heels. As you exhale, send the hips high. Engage your glutes to stay lifted, placing the support of that foam roller or block underneath your sacrum. As you gently relax, letting gravity open it up your pelvis. And let your hands fall down towards your feet. Fingertips reach for your heels. Reconnect with your breath. Bring that focus inward. Take a gentle tuck in your chin to elongate your cervical spine. One more breath here. On your next inhale, press down through the heels, elevating your sacrum off the prop, releasing the prop, setting it to the side as you slowly lower your hips down towards the mat. With your next inhale, I want you to step your right knee up and over the left, stacking the knees on top of each other. As you exhale, let your knees fall out to the right. So that top leg is the weight to pull your left hip and your left knee over to the right side. Goalpost your arms and look your gaze over the left shoulder. Feel that in your left low back, maybe your QL, opening up the TFL, maybe a little bit of the IT. If you need a little extra assistance, you can take the right fingertips, reaching for the top of that right knee to pull your knee down towards the mat. Try and keep both shoulder blades planted firmly on the ground. As you deepen the twist with each exhale. On your next inhale, slowly return your knees back to center. As you exhale, step that right foot up and over, planting it back down on the mat. Bringing your arms back to the goalposts position. With your inhale, step the left foot up and over, stack the left knee on top of the right. As you exhale, let the knees fall out towards your left side body. Look your gaze over that right shoulder towards your right elbow. Option to close your eyes here. Connect with your breath. Connect with the earth beneath you. Staying centered and grounded in your practice. With your next breath in, slowly bring the knees back to center. As you exhale, step that left foot up and over the right, planting it back down on the mat. Your next breath in, bring both knees in towards your chest. As you exhale, circle it out. Massage your low back just a little bit. Open up the hips. Change directions with your next breath. Circling it out the opposite way. Your next inhale, send the bottoms of the feet up towards the sky. As you exhale, pulling those feet down with your fingers, reaching for the outer inner edges of your feet for a happy baby. Really press those feet down towards the mat, bringing your knees into your armpits. Opening up your hips and low back. With your next breath, slowly extend that right leg long, keeping the grip on the bottom of your feet. Both feet. Take the shakes as a good sign your body's working. As you exhale, bring that right foot back in towards the ground. Next breath in, slowly elongate the left leg, keeping the grip on the bottom of that left foot. One more breath here. Slowly bring that left knee down towards the mat, giving one last squeeze. As you exhale, send the legs long. Option to take your normal Shavasana here or reaching for your foam roller, finding a place of need along your spine, whether that's low back, underneath your sacrum, maybe in your thoracic spine, allowing that support of your prop to open you up into a gentle back bend. Send the legs long. If that causes you any low back issues and you have the support of a block, take a bend in the knees, send your feet out wide and let your knees rest comfortably together in that comfortable rest position. Making the Shavasana your own. Whatever your body is calling for. Challenging yourself to keep a clear mind for as long as you stay in this corpse pose. And when you're ready, start to bring some gentle, small movements back into your body. Letting those movements grow. If you have the support of a prop, either rock yourself to the side, removing the prop. Gently lift your hips if it's underneath your sacrum. Set that prop to the side. And whatever's speaking to you, whether it's turning into a fetal position or gently rocking up, find your way to that comfortable seat. Reconnect with that intention for today's class. Allow yourself to stay grounded throughout the rest of your day. I appreciate each and every one of you. Namaste.